He had the size, the skill, the soul of a fighter, and the speed of a dream in motion. But behind the helmet, behind the highlight reels, was a young man battling demons no one could see. This is the story of KYREN LACY, a story of hope, of heartbreak, and a life that burned bright, but far too briefly.
LSU wide receiver KYREN LACY is wanted for negligent homicide and a felony hit and run in a connection with a December 17th crash that killed one person and injured two others.
KYREN LACY was found dead in Houston.
Lacy was born on February 26, 2001, in Thibodaux, Louisiana, a tight-knit town nestled in the heart of Bayou country. Raised in a working-class neighborhood, KYREN was a product of resilience. His mother was known for her quiet strength and dedication, and his father, Kenny Lacy, instilled in him a sense of accountability and work ethic. From an early age, KYREN had a natural athleticism. Whether he was sprinting barefoot through the streets with neighborhood kids or out jumping his peers on the basketball court, his energy was unmatched. Football, however, became his true calling. At Thibodaux High School, KYREN's tall frame and soft hands made him a dominant receiver. By his senior year, he had become a local legend, earning all-state honors and catching the attention of college scouts. Lacy declared for the 2025 NFL Draft, full of hope. Though not projected as a first-round pick, his size, 6 feet 2 inches, physicality, and college production had scouts intrigued. He participated in LSU's Pro Day after being disinvited from the official NFL Scouting Combine, a move his agent would later condemn as part of the pressure that built around him. As his football career ascended, legal troubles began to cast shadows on his future. On December 17, 2024, Lacy was allegedly involved in a hit-and-run accident in Baton Rouge. According to police, his vehicle struck another car driven by 78-year-old Herman Hall, who tragically died from his injuries. Lacy left the scene, and arrest warrants were later issued on charges of negligent homicide, felony hit-and-run, reckless vehicle operation, while awaiting a grand jury hearing, which his lawyer believed would result in no indictment. Lacy faced intense media scrutiny. The NFL revoked his combine invitation, citing the ongoing investigation. His agent, Rocky Arsenault, publicly criticized the league, stating, "Shame on the NFL. They turned their back on a young man who needed support, not isolation." Herman Hall, a 78-year-old resident of Thibodaux, Louisiana, tragically lost his life on December 17, 2024, in a multi-vehicle collision on Louisiana Highway 20 near Chack Bay. The incident occurred when KYREN LACY, a 24-year-old former LSU wide receiver, was allegedly driving a 2023 Dodge Charger southbound at high speed. Lacy reportedly crossed the center line in a no-passing zone to overtake multiple vehicles, prompting evasive maneuvers by other drivers. These actions led to a head-on collision between a 2017 Kia Cadenza and a 2017 Kia Sorento, in which Hall was a passenger. Hall sustained critical injuries and was transported to a hospital, where he later succumbed to his injuries. May his soul rest in peace. On April 12, 2025, events took a heartbreaking turn. Houston police reported a domestic disturbance in which Lacy allegedly fired a weapon. After authorities arrived, Lacy fled, leading police on a chase that ended in a residential neighborhood. Tragically, Lacy took his own life during the standoff. He was only 24 years old. The news sent shockwaves through Thibodeau, LSU, and the wider football world. Teammates described Lacy as a gentle soul and a brother who carried pain in silence. His funeral on April the 26th, 2025, was filled with tearful tributes, purple and gold jerseys, and unanswered questions. KYREN Lacy's story is not just about football. It's about unseen battles, expectations, and the pressure cooker that fame and promise can become. He was a talented young man caught between hope and heartbreak, football glory and legal turmoil, public perception and private despair. No amount of talent can replace mental well-being. Success does not shield us from pain, and silence can be the loudest cry for help. As a society, especially in sports, we must do more than train athletes. We must listen to them, support them, and protect their humanity, even when it's inconvenient or uncomfortable. May KYREN Lacy's story remind us all to look beyond the headlines and into the hearts of those we idolize. Behind the helmet, they are human. But while we cheered for you under the stadium lights, we now realize you were walking through darkness we couldn't see. You were hurting, and we didn't know. Or maybe we did, but we didn't know how to help. What happened on April 12th broke all of our hearts. It left us with questions, with regrets, with a grief we are still learning how to carry. But even in this pain, KYREN, we remember your smile. We remember your voice. We remember the joy you gave us when you played the game you loved. We also remember the mistakes, because we're not here to pretend you were perfect. None of us are. You were young. You were flawed. But you were never beyond saving. And you should never have felt like you were alone. To the young people here today, let this be a reminder. Ask for help. Speak your truth. Cry if you need to. You are not weak. You are human. To the adults, the coaches, the leaders in our communities, listen. Don't wait until it's too late. The strong ones, the quiet ones, the ones who smile the biggest, they often carry the heaviest pain. Let us remember KYREN not for the tragedy that ended his life, but for the light that filled it. Let us honor him by checking on one another, by caring more, by loving louder. Let us carry his name forward, not with shame, but with hope, because KYREN Lacy deserved more than the ending he got. And tonight, we vow to be better, for him and for all those still fighting silent battles. Rest easy, K2. You ran your route. You gave it everything. Now it's our turn to carry the ball forward.